Good morning everyone. January the 3rd, Big John here. Happy New Year to you all. I thought I would pop down to the allotment today just to have a look round. First visit of the new year. I'm not expecting to do a great deal. Thank goodness for the polytunnel, because this is the first day in a few days that I've been able to actually get down here. Unfortunately, it's chucking it down the rain. It's 3 degrees outside. It's probably about 6 degrees inside this tunnel, but at least I can have a bit of a tidy up and just have a potter around, blow a few cobwebs out. I've had a few days off work, but unfortunately this is the only day I've been able to get down here. There's a police siren going past. That's a bit inconvenient, isn't it? Anyway, I'm hoping to plant a few seeds today if I can. Might be a bit early, I don't know, got nothing to lose. It's only a few seeds at the end of the day. I've never really planted stuff this early before, but as I've got the tunnel, I'm sort of looking around and there are an awful lot of weeds growing in the borders and everywhere else, and I'm just sort of thinking, well, if the weeds are growing, then maybe my onion seeds will start growing. According to the packet, you can grow them from December onwards, so we'll have a go anyway. As I say, it's not going to be a particularly informative video, but it's just an introduction to the new year. Hopefully I'll get a few more videos up this year. I think I'm making progress, although very slowly. You know what it's like with work and everything else. It's just having the time to do what I'd like to do, really. But last year I concentrated on building this tunnel, which I'm really pleased with. So yeah, I can just and parsnip. I've had a load of real good parsnips and leeks and things like that. The root vegetables have done pretty well, and in fact, I'm really pleased with everything so far. My only regret is I haven't planted enough. It's January, and apart from beetroot, parsnips, onions, garlic, I'm just running out of everything. Potatoes, we had to go and buy a sack of potatoes the other day, but there we go. I'll know for next year. I'm just going to plant an awful lot more. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. Cheers, guys. It's okay, guys. I brought Fluffy down with me today, the dog, and she's chasing something. Where is she? Fluffy, what are you doing? As you can see, everywhere's still a mess. Anyway, my plan is I managed to get this polystyrene box from the butcher's a while ago, so I filled that up with some multi-purpose compost. I put a bit of vermiculite in there, or perlite, whatever it is. Some I had left over, so I'm not really sure whether it's vermiculite or perlite. And I'm planning on putting a load of leek seeds in there. These leek seeds are what my mum gave me. She had a plant growing and she just let it go to seed. Well, I had a load of seeds, planted them last year, and I've been getting leeks off it this year, so I'm pleased with that. So I've got nothing to lose, really. If they grow now, then that's great. If they don't, it's not the end of the world, is it? And I've got some of these little module trays here, which I'm going to put some onion seeds in. I've just got it soaking a bit in some water at the moment. Once again, whether it's going to work, I don't know, but like I say, I've had a few days off and I just need to get out and do something. I'm back at work Monday, so there's not a lot down here really, apart from a load of mess. These are some overwintering onions that I put in around about when was that? Do you know what? I don't even know when I put them in. It was before winter, probably about the end of November. But I'm not quite sure what I do with them now, whether I just leave them like that and plant them up later. I don't know. In here, next door, the guy's got a grapevine growing, but the grapes are really bitter, but I'm hoping I can make some, well, you know me, I've got plans, but nothing materialises. But I've just taken some hardwood cuttings off this grapevine, just to see whether they'll take or not. If they do, then I'm hoping to grow, make some wine, but we'll see how it goes. And everything else is, as you can see, a right mess, but there we go. Hopefully you can hear me with the rain. Yeah, like I said, I've got to have a real good tidy up. I mean, I keep keeping things thinking, oh, that'll come in handy and that'll come in handy, but as time goes on the stuff's still here and I've not used it, so I might have to be a bit ruthless and have a good old clean up. Anyway, I'll get on with my sewing. Cheers guys. Hi everyone, I've had a really enjoyable hour or so up here this morning, to be honest. As I mentioned earlier, I'm hoping to get these videos linked together if I can. I might be early, I don't know, but I've put a few cauliflowers in there. Cabbages I put in there. Apparently they're not due for until next February, they recommend planting them from, but a couple of trays of onions. And then I've just got some basil, which I know is probably early, leeks, lettuces again, that apparently can be grown all year round. What I'm planning on doing, I've got this little, hello Fluffy, I've got this little greenhouse type affair that I'm going to, I'll put all the seeds in there. I'm going to close the cover up on it, if I can just stand up, close the cover up on it. And as I say, that's within the polytunnel, so, you know, if they germinate, all well and good. Might be a bit early, but if they don't, it's not the end of the world. What I've just found, I must have harvested some, well I did, I harvested some garlic back in the autumn time, and I've been rummaging around and found a big clove, and it's all starting to shoot, so I've separated it all, planted that out there, so if that grows, that's brilliant. Tray of leeks, once again, seeds are in there, might be early, but if not, hey ho. These are the overwintering onions, which probably have to go out at some point, but I've just put them, to be honest, they're absolutely sodden, because they've been sat in a tray of water, and I didn't realise until today. And that's about it. It's starting to really come down heavy now. We're inside the polytunnel, 3rd of January. Temperature is low, as you can see. Probably about 3 or 4 days ago, well, just before the new year, I popped in one afternoon, and I kid you not, it was 25 degrees in here. And that was about 3 or 4 days ago. It was beautiful. It was about 6 degrees outside, but lovely and warm inside. So as I say, I'm hoping those seeds will germinate, but if not, say bye-bye Fluffy. Say bye-bye. Not that I'm expecting her to answer that, of course, but anyway, have a great start to the new year guys, and I'll put a video up in a couple of weeks hopefully. Cheerio, bye.